We said it earlier. We said,
Talked
is he
about it.
ready to take the throne away from Giannis? Giannis had 40 and 20 last night.
First time since Shaq.
I know. And they still lost by double digits.
Damn. That's tough.
Because one man said, I'm going to put up 46
Ooh.
and 9.
It looked very, listen, you know me. People know. Diehard Kobe fan.
Yeah, you are.
And Jason Tatum's performance last night looked just real Kobe-ish.
Yeah.
Just because of the shots he was making and because they was just all net. It didn't matter if it was a contested shot, turnaround, three-pointer. He was in his Duffy.
It's one of those days when you shooting in the ocean.
And it didn't matter.
It didn't matter who was there, where were you was at. That thing was going in. My boy said this thing about,
Yeah.
what, that boy was going in?
No, he said that thing.
I mean, the basketball, man. Goddamn, we in the 30s, man, acting like we 19, man. Come on, man. We got to get out of here. But anyway, the man was in his bag, and my boy said this. My boy Jay, we're going to get him on the show very, very soon. He said, Jason Tatum and Paul George are alike. Have so much talent, and some games you be like, whoa! And then other games you be like, what the hell are they doing?
I just think Tatum has understood and found it. Like Jaylen Brown has fully accepted the number 2 role. I think that's where Boston has got it. Like you've been saying, everybody's bought into their role.
Right. I don't think he's number 2. I think he's 1B.
Whatever.
Because they take turns.
But we know that when the money on the line, who should be getting the rock?
Tatum.
Exactly. So if you're 1B, then
if he's
1B.
having a bad game, though, go who's going. Look, I'm gonna say this: if Tatum having a good game, he got it going.
Yeah.
Get it to him. But like the game before that, he was atrocious in Boston.
Yeah, he was bad.
And Brown and Smart was doing what they needed to do.
Yeah, but
and Al Horford was doing what he needed to do
but
too.
the thing
Shout out
is,
to him, man. He
Horford is having a
amazing.
rejuvenated.
He's back.
Yeah.
God
But
gave
that's
that
what
man a new life.
That's what he does. But I'm looking at it like Jason Tatum stepped up last night and said no. Every time the Bucks made a run, Tatum said no. Every time.
Yeah, he did.
Every time. And
he didn't want to go home. That was one of those defining
he wasn't
games.
ready just to be at home with Deuce.
That was one of those defining moments in his career when he was just like, "Look, I'm not going home today.
Yeah.
We gonna make up for what we did in Boston because we should have got that one.
Okay.
So let me make sure we don't give up this one."
Yeah. It looked at similar, not similar, but it was like how Bron did Boston.
Yeah.
And it was down 3-2. And Bron said, no.
We're not going home.
And I like it. I love it to see. We love to see when superstars do this. Because that's when you move into that realm or you're trying to go into that realm, you have to have defining games like this.
Yeah.
Because like you just can't topple this game with just like a fall off game. Because like even if Sunday's game,
he got to go for 25 at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But even and so in Sunday's game, win, lose, or draw, he has another good game. People like, okay, Jason Tatum has really arrived just based off a game 6. But if he falls off the cliff tomorrow, then people gonna be like, see.
All right, let me ask you this before we go to the next one. Giannis, who's gonna save his life?
Listen.
I've been saying it the whole
this,
series.
Tomorrow's game, Drew Holiday's gonna have to step up. But I think Pat Covington is gonna be the X factor tomorrow. You heard it here first.
I hear you, but Drew Holiday's not stepping up because he got to play defense.
He got to play.
He can't. You can't do both. Something's gonna give. Even Giannis, he have his slack off moments on defense.
So what about this right here? What about this? What about you put Drew on Jaylen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I know Wes Matthews is doing what he's supposed to do.
Okay,
but I say you put Giannis on Tatum, and you make it difficult for him early.
I say in spurts, not the whole game, but just in spurts.
Whatever. But I feel
maybe 4 or 5 minutes in each quarter.
But that's gonna be, to me,
either beginning or end. But I don't.
You gotta give Tatum. You gotta make Tatum have to really work because he's not working on defense. He ain't guarding nobody on defense. That's why he's able to.
That's beautiful.
Give them buckets.
But that's what I'm saying. Here's my thing though. With Giannis.
Okay.
Balling out of control. The man is a beast.
He's him.
But this is what the one thing I'm nervous about.
What you nervous about?
My boy said in the interview before the game, and he said, "Hey, Game 7, win or lose, we're gonna get when you already got lost in your mind, when you already saying win or lose, that means there's a possibility. No,
I got
no, but I gotta go in there with this mindset that hey, I'm gonna do whatever even though I know that's a possibility, I want to say, look, hey, I'm gonna do whatever I can for us to win and leave it out on the table. I don't want to even think about the loss until it happened, right? Because the power of life is in your tongue.
Ooh.
If you speak it, it can come to fruition.
Ooh,
it said win or lose. That means you giving that probability of losing, but I'm going to give you everything I got. No, at the end of the day, I'm going to give you everything I got and let the results happen. I'm not even going to say lose right now. I'm not even going to have that in my mind that there's a possibility that we can lose Game 7.
I hear you, but I feel like even saying let the results happen is still, you feel me?
He just said we're going to give maximum effort. That's what he said.
This is what you're supposed to say. We're going to show up in Boston. We're going to give it everything we got, and I'm walking out of Boston with a W.
Yeah, if you confident like that.
Because you have because there shouldn't be an alternative.
Right.
Couldn't nobody find what you're saying disrespectful?
Right.
Because Boston is thinking the same thing.
Right. This win or go home.
It's win or go. And it's not like it's
we're going to do everything I would just say we're going to do everything we can to get this dub. That's what we're going to do. And leave it out on the table.
There you go.
But I can't say win or lose.
I'm not saying
that's like saying if she cheat or not. Like
we're gonna be together if she cheat or not.
Yeah, nah. You cheat on me, we better be married and we better be trying to figure that thing out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man.